All right. So yeah. So just be open with spirit, and I'm gonna start your reading. I'm just like clearing out the cards right now. So yeah, it's a little bit different before. It's just more organized this way. So I can get more of a like a direct answer from spirit rather than just pulling cards. A 10 card spread would be like, the cards could be in specific areas and you'll get a more organized reading, I shall say, than me just pulling cards. I find it a lot faster and a lot easier for me to give the message to whoever. All right, so it tells me shuffle one more time. All right, so the first card that came out is basically your situation. So this is just like the your just whatever the situation is that spirit wants to talk to you about. So it's the Ace of Cups, and it says security helping hands. So I'm not sure what that's about, but it's saying security. You have security around you, but I don't know when security and what. I don't know if it has to do with a job or love, interest. I'm not sure. Would you like to? Would you like to clarify that card?
Yes.
Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, well, go ahead. All right, so what clarified the Ace of Cups as far as your situation? The first card that came out was the Ten of Air, and it said the end of a difficult situation. So there's an ending to something. So something that just recently ended. Now that you have security around you regarding that. Then the next card came out was the Page of Fire, and it says news of an exciting new endeavor. Um, so you're working on something new, or something new is coming. Looks like you're creating. You're working on something new, and then it has abundance. Things looking very good. Have patience. Make long-term plans. So you're planning. Whatever you're planning, it is protected, and you have security around you, or whatever you're planning to do. All right.
Okay.
Now, the next card is what crosses you. So you came up in your own reading. You came up as the Queen of Cups, which is showing that you're a soft, gentle, motherly type of person. So that's how spirit sees you. The next card. Now, if any card that I, pull out, if you want me to clarify that card, let me know.
Yeah, you can clarify that.
The Queen of Cups? Okay. Clarify the Queen of Cups. So this is basically going to tell you about you.
Okay.
All right, so clarify the Queen of Cups. All right. So what clarify the Queen of Cups is saying being unable to make a decision. The next card that came out was the Queen of Water, and it says relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Then the last card that came out was time to buckle down on things. Hold on. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So you have your angels around that are guarding you, that are they're with you to protect you and give you security. But you are at a crossroads with something right now. You're you have a decision to make, but the decision is very obvious for you to make. But you're pretending like you don't see it, you don't want to see it, you have a blind eye to the decision that you need to make because you're coming off as very passive and not like being realistic in the decision that you need to make. And then it says relationships develop to a new level, trust your intuition. So you know deep down in your subconscious and in your conscious what you need to do. But you don't want to make that decision. That decision is very hard for you to make. So you're coming off as the Queen of Cups, you're coming off as very soft, gentle, and passive. But it's okay to be, I'll say, the Queen of Swords. It's okay to be the Queen of Swords and do what you need to do. But you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. So the next card is your unconscious influences. So these are things that are behind the scenes, unknown things, things that have a deeper meaning. And it's a Ten of Cups. So behind the scenes, you have the Ten of Cups. So you have happiness, good things, party, a celebration. You have good things that are, if you can see that, you have good things that are coming to you, which is the Ten of Cups. So you don't have to be afraid or scared of anything because your angels are behind you. They're helping you. The next card is what passes you. So things that are in your past. So you have the Three of Swords, which is a three-party situation, deception, frustration, jealousy, brokenhearted. So somebody in the past has broken your heart. But you were able to move on. Your angels have helped you to move on and become stronger, and you becoming more stronger with moving on with this three-party situation. So somebody was like really not nice to you. Somebody was just not right, but they're in your past. You want to clarify that card?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Again, let me know if you want me to clarify a card. Because I don't know what's going on with your story. I don't know what I don't know if it's making sense to you or
not really.
Not really? Okay. Let's see. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. They're saying like you're in denial. I don't know what you're in denial about. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. It says balance. The need to balance and moderation. Cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Three of Swords. So is it something that you're trying to do that you're waiting to do or you feel like you can't do? Or a job that you want, or is it because they're saying that it's like you're I won't say in denial, like you're in the clouds, like in the smoke. You have things that they want to offer you and they want to show you. They want to give you the 10 of cups, but it's like you don't see it. You don't see the opportunity.
Well, with my job, they was like someone told me like another assistant director told me like they want to give me a management position, and I'm just like I don't want it.
So that's what it is.
But yeah.
And that's okay. So the reason why you came up as a Queen of Cups, again, the Queen of Cups she's very passive. She's very emotional. She's very soft and gentle. You don't want that position at all. And is the reason why you don't want that position is because you're afraid of like conflict with your job?
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Because that's why the Three of Swords is there. So the
Yep,
Three of Swords is about like a person, people that are jealous of you, people that you know more than, you know their job better than they know their job, but you just want to sit back and do your own job and that's it and go home. And
yep.
they know that you know more than them and they feel like you're after their position. Now you got offered that position, you got offered the 10 of cups. Spirit is telling you it's okay to take that position. They are going to protect you. That's what they're telling you. And they're saying by taking that, you're going to get a raise. You're going to be in a higher position in the company. If you stay where you are, you can kind of miss out on, I guess, the money or be stuck. You can miss out on being replaced later on. Let's continue. So, in your conscious influences, you have the Knight of Swords. So, this situation is going to happen very fast. They're really considering you for this position. They want you to have this position. They feel like you deserve this position. Your job. Like they really want to give you this position. And then in your near future is where the situation is heading, and it says 10 of Swords, death or ending of a situation or relationship. So let's clarify the 10 of Swords. Spirit, let's clarify the 10 of Swords. All right. So what clarified is the 10 of Swords. Basically, there's going to be an ending. Some type of ending. So let's see what they have to say. So the Knight of Water came out. And it's about the need to balance emotions. You're going to get an invitation to a social event. Then we have the Knight of Air, which is you expecting the worst. Sleepless nights. And then you have the Dreamer, a leap of faith following your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So with the 10 of Swords means that there's going to be an ending. So they're telling you to balance your emotions. So you feel you don't want this position because of the conflict in your workplace. And what's going to happen is going to be an ending to, there's going to start being conflict regardless. Whether you take the position or not, there's conflict in your workplace. They still going to be jealous of you for the fact that you were humble enough to not take the position. that's even more going to make them like, well, who does she think she is turning down this position? And it's like you don't need the position. That's how they feel. Like they actually want your position and you got offered it and you turned it down. And I think they're gonna come at with you when you turn it, well, you have turned it down, they're gonna come at you again with another proposal. And it's gonna be a better proposal. And you're gonna be at a crossroads where you're gonna feel like to make a decision and take the opportunity because it has the dreamer and it has the leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So it's going to be basically a opportunity that you can't refuse because it's going to be a too good to be true type of proposal. But it's up to you. Huh?
I said that sounds like a plan.
Yeah. But you know what? It's like if you want more money or say you want, oh, I want to have the desk by the window, I want a nice view, whatever you ask, you're going to get it because they want you to have this position. So you can, if they offering you something, you can, instead of you being the Queen of Cups, be the Queen of Swords and actually ask for what you want. They're going to give it to you. And it's not going to come off as you being too demanding. Because that's not your demeanor. Your demeanor is the Queen of Cups. So it's going to come off as, it's still going to come off as humble, and you're going to accept the position. But ask for what you want. And then in your emotions, like what you're feeling. So you're feeling like the Justice card came out. So it's like you feeling like some things need to be taken care of first before you take this position. There needs to be some balance. There needs to be some type of straightening that needs to happen first before you take this position. That's how you feel. And then your outside influences, which is your family, friends, people outside of the situation, which was funny because I didn't even see this card, is the Queen of Swords. She's very cold-hearted, demanding, and, she means business. So your unconscious self is going to take over and become the Queen of Swords. And then in your hopes and dreams, your aspiration, your goals, we have the Three of Pentacles. And it says improvements underway. You have a little bit of delays around you. So let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Because it says it's going to be some improvements on the way. But they're going to be delays. So it's going to take a minute before they can improve what you need them to improve first before you take the position. The Spirit, clarify the Three of Pentacles. Whoa. All right, so for what clarified the Three of Pentacles is the High Priestess. Then we have the Ten of Earth, a very happy home life. Whoa, a lot of cards came out. I didn't know all these cards came out. Eight of Earth came out, which is learning all there is to know about a topic, maybe going back to school. Something has to do with education in school. And then the Two of Air came out, unable and unwilling to make a decision, which is causing delays. Then we have the Seven of Fire, and it says defending your beliefs and your decisions, stand your ground. Then we have the Moon card, and it says events behind the scenes. So what clarified the Pentacles, what's going on is there's a lot of things that's going behind the scenes, which you do know about because the High Priestess came out. You do know what's going on behind the scenes, but you're strong enough to turn the situation around the way you want it to turn around. Which you have financial security, so they're going to give you the money that you want. Also, I don't know if you're going to school or you're thinking about going to school.
Thinking back going.
Okay, so you're thinking about going back to school. So so you can actually have that degree or whatever you need to get this position and have, make more money. Well, not to get the position, but to be more qualified. And then, so you're contemplating on going back to school or not. So you're thinking about it. That's what the Two of Air is about. Also, with this job, it has something to do with your morals and your beliefs. Something you have conflict at work with how you believe about things, your beliefs and your decision making. That's the conflict also at work. And then you have the moon, which is things behind the scenes, but you already know about those things behind the scenes that's going on. And then the last card, you have the Hangman. And the Hangman is about basically you're getting stronger. And you're like you're having like conversations with yourself about this job. I'm going to clarify the Hangman. Spirit, clarify the Hangman. That's your outcome. So you're going to be on the fence the whole time. The whole time you're going to be strategizing. Because what's going to happen, Spirit is saying that you're being pulled in this job for this position and you don't want it. And it's a big conflict with you. And it's like basically the 2020, what 2020 is about is a lot of people are evolving into themselves. They're evolving into situations. They're evolving into like promotions and advancement. And a lot of people are not ready for that, but you can't control it. Like it's happening. And you feel it happening and it's like you're not ready for it. But your angels are saying it's okay. They're going to protect you. And it can be a little scary, but it's like it's coming regardless. So let's clarify the Hangman. Woo. All right. So what clarified the Hangman is the Empress. The Empress is about lavish abundance, nurturing herself. She knows how to make her dreams come true. Then you have a change that's going to happen. Again, it's keep telling you that the change is going to happen. And then you have contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life that came out also before. That came out with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups says a happy home life. Then you have the Four of Fire, which says the same thing, a happy home life. And then you have the Seven of Earth, which is a money card, seeds well planted, a temporary pause, unnecessary worry. So, ma'am, whether you are ready or not, it is happening. It's happening. You just have to plan properly. You have to make it tailor made for you. Cause this promotion is happening, whether you want it or not. But you can tailor made it to how you want it. You can ask them for what you want, how much money you want, how you want things to be done, who you don't want to work with, who you don't want around you. They're granting it to you with the Knight of Swords. They're coming in as your bosses or your managers are coming in as the Knight of Swords. They're going to grant all that stuff to you. You just have to sit down and write down what you want and what you don't want.
Okay.
So let's see. You have, let's see. You have like another 15 minutes.
So what are my ancestors saying?
What are your ancestors saying? Okay. Spirit, what message does her ancestors have a message for her? What message does her ancestors have for her? Alright, so without me even pulling the cards, they're saying that you need to communicate with them more. You need to talk to them more. They're saying that you need to create an altar for them. Somebody's saying that you need to visit their well, no, they didn't say visit where they're buried at. They said that you need to light a white candle for them. They would like it if you did visit them, but you don't have to go visit them.
Light candles?
Like a white candle.
A white candle. Okay.
Yes. Spirit, what message do her ancestors have for her? Here they go. They got a lot to say. Because cards are popping out everywhere. They have so much to say. It's almost like 10 damn cards just came out. The ancestors love to talk. They do. They do. All right. So the first card came out was the Hermit. They want you to go into meditation and to talk to them in meditation. Then you have Awakening. And it says, it's important to be yourself. It's important to be who you are, and it's important to be yourself. Then they're saying they had the eight of fire came out. They're saying things are happening very fast, very, very fast. Delays are over. Many things are happening at once. Once you connect with your ancestors, a lot of stuff is going to start happening very fast for you. And with that, there's a new, exciting new endeavor that's coming, which we already talked about that. Then the Seven of Water talks about a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating, which we already talked about that also. Then you have the Lover's card.
Not in a relationship, though. I don't even talk to anyone.
It's not. Don't even talk to anyone. Yeah, this is not about but this Lover's card is not about it's not about you it's not literal.
Okay.
This is like you having a relationship with your ancestors. You loving who you are. You are it's like getting back into yourself but connecting with your ancestors and loving them as well. That type of relationship, creating a relationship with your ancestors.
I know exactly what they talk about.
And then the last card is the Strength card. And it says, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. They're saying to forgive yourself. They say stop being so hard and judging yourself. They want you to come into be who you are, be unapologetic of who you are, and forgive yourself. You're going to have once you connect with your ancestors, you're going to have an awakening. It's going to trigger an awakening. And you're going to be able to have any and everything that you want. You're going to be able to manifest very easily and fast. Things are going to happen very fast. Be careful what you think about, your thoughts, because whatever you think about is going to happen. That's what happens when you have an awakening. When you have an awakening, things start. Also, you're going to start seeing a lot of numbers like 1111, 444.
Well, I see a lot of I see a lot now. I mean, sometimes a lot.
Yep. So basically, you're going to be about like making money and growing as a woman. You're going to be about growing and getting back to yourself and nurturing yourself, but using your ancestors at the same time.
Okay.
All right, and you have about 3 more minutes. Do you have any more questions?
No.
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 All righty. So we didn't even use up all your time. That's with this type of reading. The way I read now, it just it the time it just go by so fast and it's so direct. I don't even use up all the 30 minutes. It's very direct. I think it just hit about 30 minutes, but I gave you a little bit of time because we were setting up in the beginning. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading.
I did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And if you have any more questions or anything else, hit me up. You know, I'm always here for you.
Okay.
All right. You have a good night.
You too.
Bye.